Strawberry meringue tarts. Took care of those. They're chilling in the fridge. And they really will be the grand finale to tonight's dinner before we head off to the theater. But I'm making croutons. Now, you'd think I'd make croutons to put on the salad, but I have the almonds for crunch there. These croutons are actually part of the sauce and finishing the trout dish. It's sort of a pan-roasted trout. An important element in making the trout dish is actually starting with clarified butter. So clarifying simply refers to separating out the pure fat of the butter from the milk solids that are within it and letting it sit. The milk solids will sink down to the bottom. And then carefully pour off the clarified butter until I see the white at the bottom, and that's the milk solids. There is a reason for going through this effort. Just the pure butter can be cooked at a higher temperature. And I'll take advantage of having the clarified butter close to hand and use that in the croutons. A couple tablespoonfuls. I couldn't imagine making croutons without garlic. You can go to the store and buy croutons, but they are so easy to make, and it's a great use for day-old bread. If you don't have French toast on the menu, then you might as well save the bread and use it for croutons. And then they last for up to a week in an airtight container. And for just a little color, some flat leaf parsley. Generous bit of sea salt. Fair bit of pepper. My oven's heated at 350. And croutons take a fair bit of time to toast. I want them to toast all the way through. Not just until they're lightly golden on the outside, but richly browned. That way they'll be crunchy all the way through. A little leek. Just trim the stem end off. And I like to use just the white and light green part. What I like about a classic recipe like this is its simple ingredients. It's about respecting the ingredients. I'll warm up the pan. Fish takes no time to cook, and it takes on flavor. Trout is so mild. It has a subtle nuttiness to it, but I love that it's lean and it's mild and takes on simple flavors, like the leeks. And I'll add a little chopped fresh thyme to the leeks. This dish is based on a classic French recipe, trout meunière. And meunière means miller's wife. And I think the idea is kind of going back to the concept of the croutons, where at the end of the day, if the miller's wife took the leftover bread pieces, made her dish in the pan, and finished it in the oven, that's the meunière. These trout fillets are beautiful. When I cook the trout in the pan, I'm doing that to promote browning on the surface, and I don't want to overcrowd the pan, so I'll cook 2 portions at a time. So essentially, this is 1 trout fillet cut in half. I'll pull the leeks and thyme off now. So it's time to turn the heat on high and add a few more tablespoons of that clarified butter. Season the top of the fish a little bit. When I lay down the fish, flesh side down, I always put it down away from me, just so I don't risk splashing hot butter on myself. And I only like to use tongs to put the fish down. I'll use a spatula to lift it up, because as it starts cooking, it becomes a little more delicate, even fragile. Oh yeah. So now I'm laying it skin side down because I've got that beautiful browning on the surface of the trout. I'll let the butter cool down. It's already got a nice brown tone to it, but I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to work this into my sauce right before it's time to serve the trout. In the meantime, I'll pop this in the oven. This will take, about 10 minutes to cook through. And, oh yeah. toasty croutons. I'll leave these here. And I've got 10 minutes to get ready before Lori and Shane arrive.